Okay, so everybody's talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
City just totally.
Next point.
Yeah, they got absolutely hammered by Spurs.
4-0.
You just don't see that every day.
What nothing. I mean, and we're talking about Man City.
Right, the champion.
The champions. Fresh off Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or and Pep signing that new contract.
Yeah, what a week it was for them.
You're on top of the world.
Definitely looked that way.
So today we're going to do a deep dive.
We'll love a deep dive.
Into how this happened.
Yeah, what went wrong?
How did City...
How did they let this happen?
Fall apart like that?
Yeah, against Spurs, too.
Against Spurs. So...
Where do we even begin?
I think we got to start with the birthday boy.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Madison.
James Madison.
2 goals.
Both beauties.
I mean, they were screamers.
Absolute screaming.
That first one,
oh, man.
that assist from Kulusevski,
Sweet.
he's been on fire lately.
On fire. Right on his boot.
And Madison didn't even have to break stride.
Nope.
Just volleyed it past Ederson.
Like it was nothing.
I mean, it was like poetry in motion.
He really seems to be
Excellent.
exploiting that high line that City plays.
Yeah.
You know?
They like to push up.
Finding those pockets that they
usually shut it down, usually.
like a steel trap.
But not this time.
No, sir.
And then there was that Gvardiol blunder. Oh, boy. On the second goal.
I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Talk about a birthday present for Madison.
Talk about it.
It was almost like he just handed it to him.
Yeah, I mean, City's defense usually...
A brick wall.
You said it.
But they looked more than shaky.
Un-City-like.
That's a good way to put it. They were all over the place. I mean, even Gary Neville in the commentary box
What would he say?
called the crowd shell-shocked.
Shell-shocked. I don't blame them.
I don't either.
It was like watching a different team out there.
So Pep obviously saw what was happening.
Yeah, he tried to fix it.
Brought on II at halftime.
To solidify things.
Yeah, shore up that back line.
Smart move.
But it just didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Why do you think that was?
Oh, I think Spurs had already figured out how to exploit those spaces.
Between the lines.
Yeah, it was like they'd found a crack in the wall.
And they just kept hitting it.
Exactly.
And then to add insult to injury,
oh, no.
we had Timo Werner.
Timo Werner.
That Timo Werner.
No way.
Setting up Johnson
Out of here.
for Spurs' 4th goal.
You're kidding.
I'm not. It was like
What is it like?
a training ground routine.
Seriously.
They just sliced through City's defense.
Like a hot knife through butter.
I almost felt bad for them.
Almost.
But that goal just showed how much City was struggling.
Their whole defense was just...
A mess.
Yeah, and this wasn't just a one-off bad game for them.
Right.
They've now lost
5 in a row.
5 straight losses
Unheard of.
for Pep City.
And they lost to Bournemouth, too.
Ouch, that's gotta sting.
Big time.
So what does this mean for their season?
I mean, they could be 8 points behind Liverpool.
8 points!
That's a huge gap.
It is, and they've got that Champions League match coming up.
Against Feyenoord.
Huge match.
And Pep saying it's the fragile defense.
He's pointing fingers at the defense.
Do you think that's really it?
I mean, sure, the defense was at fault for some of those goals.
Yeah.
But they also weren't creating as many chances as usual. Their passing wasn't as sharp.
Back point.
And their movement off the ball seemed...
A little off.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the pressure got to them.
Maybe all the celebrations.
Maybe they were tired. Maybe there's something else going on.
Could be.
We'll have to wait and see.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Spurs fans are ecstatic.
I bet they are.
Jamie Redknapp was singing their praises.
He's a big fan of theirs.
And even Ange Postecoglou
Usually pretty stoic.
couldn't hide his delight.
I bet he's thrilled.
This win is huge for
A
them.
momentum builder for sure.
So the big question is,
Hit me.
can City recover from this?
That's the $1 million question.
Or is this the beginning of the end?
I mean, they've got the talent and
Yeah.
the experience.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
need to fix these problems. And then there's Holland.
Oh, yeah. What about him?
He hasn't scored in a while.
Couple of games now.
Can he find his form again?
Can he be the hero they need?
He's a world-class striker.
But even the best.
Go through slumps.
This is going to be fascinating to watch.
Can't wait to see what happens next.
Will City rise from the ashes?
Or is this a turning point?
Only time will tell.
That's the beauty of it.
We'll be watching.
Every step of the way.
Until next time.
See ya!